If you just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Oh, let's talk about it. Hey, yo, GMS fam, the green room. Welcome back to the GMS show. Today, we got another one for you. Well, we got to talk about some things going out here in black media, black culture, black podcast, black entertainment ship, black all that. Welcome back once again, everybody. I would like you to do me a huge favor. Hit that like button on the way in. Share this live. Let people know where to pull up to. Also, man, shout out your city, man. Put it in the chat. Let me know where you tuning in from. I appreciate everybody in the chat all so far. Soda Slim, Infinite Number, my brother AP for life. Glittery Bubbles is here. Mike Reimer, Anthony Blackwell, Arius Baby G, Ronnie Forrest, OG Mott, Black Man Cigars, and Binky Bianca, all pulled up expeditiously within the first few minutes of the show starting. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out my GMS fam and everybody that's going to be pulling up in a little bit. We have to talk about some things. There's been some updates regarding the whole Kraig Facts situation. I'm here to report about it. You know, some people think I'm gaslighting. I'm just here to talk about what's already being talked about on the internet, all right? Fuck them niggas. Now, I need y'all to hear what is happening. Quick reflection of the past couple weeks and events that have happened. I'm gonna shorten it because I'm not those guys. I can't put it in the full perspective. All I can do is give you the shortened and sweet version of it from my perspective. Former co-host of the Kraig Facts podcast, DJ Show, decided to jump out the window and expose his former friend and head of the Kraig Facts podcast, none other than Craig Smith himself. He claims that Craig did not pay the cast and the other co-hosts of the show. He took a bag and he ran and then turned around and said, "What y'all niggas mad for? Y'all should be happy for me." DJ Show said, "Fuck that. We put in work. We contributed, nigga. You should give us some Skrilla." And he has been out on his clown facts rants for the past couple weeks. If you guys haven't seen them, make sure you go and check out Plan A Radio on YouTube. I will put it in the description after the live is over. Once he started kicking up dust, Craig decided that he was going to respond with his own version of events and his perspective of what happened, which led to us finding out more about why the group split up in the first place. And of course, it had to do with dividends, doll hairs, Now, we don't know what the doll hair amount was, but we know it was a nice little bag for Craig Smith. Now, he signed a deal with Caffeine. We don't know how much it was for, but some of his co-hosts and former friends know what it was, which inevitably drove them to feel the way that they feel now. Now, different things have been happening in between. As we had an episode about this before, we found out more things. Craig decided that he was going to expose his other former co-host, Blaze, because Blaze decided to jump into the conversation as well, and he didn't like how his name was being used in this whole debacle, if you will. Now, when DJ Show popped in, Craig said, all right, let's go live together in the morning, because they have known each other for a very long time, a very, very long time. So you would think that these two, knowing each other for so long, will be able to get together and hash this out amicably. Amicably. Is that how you say it? Amicably. Amicably. I think I said it right. But it did not turn out that way. Unfortunately, it was a shit show, and tempers flared, and it just went totally sideways. I'm not gonna lie, man, Blaze, that was not a good look for you, because Craig was definitely on point, whether he was telling the truth or not, because I don't know. We don't know. Only y'all, the people that was a part of it, know. But whether he was speaking facts or not, pun intended, he cooked you, my guy. Now, that doesn't mean that you didn't have genuine intentions. That doesn't mean that you ain't a good guy. That doesn't mean that you didn't deserve any chicken chili for your contribution on the Kraig Facts show. But we live in this era of social media and drama and bullshit and people wanting to see all the fuckery. And that video, that live, it just did not turn out in your favor, my G. Now, after that live was over, Craig decided that he wanted to show you guys further a little more of DJ Show and why he got rid, he says, of DJ Show, which he showed a video of DJ Show sitting next to a woman on the Kraig Facts podcast. The video was edited to show you Show sliding his hand over and either tapping, touching, or caressing this woman's leg while laughing. It didn't look good, but it didn't look that crazy. Because it wasn't like we didn't see him do it was just like a boom. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those, you know what I mean? I don't really know how to explain it. Cause I don't try to touch people intentionally like that on the slick and slide side of the game, because that is a little creepy. But neither here nor there, we're gonna hear from the horse's mouth. Blaze himself. He is going to talk about this situation, and I am going to react to it. Fair use. If you want to go watch this in its entirety, all 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 22 seconds, you can go to Blaze's channel, Blaze the God, as you see down here. You see this arrow? You see where my arrow is, all right? If you guys want to check it out, go and do that, and also subscribe. As you see, I am subscribed to his channel, so don't nobody come up here and try to hate, try to talk no shit. I subscribe to these people, and I support them, and I am just here reporting on the things that they say, all right? Niggas talking about I'm gaslighting. Nigga, clean your drawers. Why you talking about me gaslighting, motherfuckers? Anyway, let's hear what Blaze had to say. Blaze is going to address the elephant in the room, which is that video of him seemingly touching that girl's leg. And this is how he had to react to it. Listen to this.
The second biggest thing to me was Lil Bro talking about the inappropriate touching of a woman. And then he doubled down on it, dug up a video, put it in slow motion of us all in a group, laughing and giggling. And on this video, which he slowed it down dramatically, he captured what it looks like to be as me tapping the person next to me on the leg. All right. Now, if that's, I mean, we're talking about, we're in front of cameras. It's not my first day. Microphones, everything is designed to be recorded. So the type of fool I would have to be to think that anybody, to think that they can be that slick or to be, I mean, that's why I didn't address it too much, because this is absurd to me. But I realize this is the internet, you know, and you guys, I don't know, sometimes y'all roll with what sounds good or what's popular instead of what really is. So I found that to be very offensive for two reasons. Number one, that's totally outside of my character, who I am and what I stand for, number one. And number two, this is a man by his own admission, told y'all, you know me 20 years, been to my house, my living room. Been to my house, my living room, my son, you know, and if you thought that your partner was doing something inappropriate, the thought that you wouldn't approach me with this, the thought that you would hold this bullet in the gun and have it cocked and loaded for what? I don't know. I have no idea why you would, you know, but I could be working, you know, any of you.
The fact, I'm gonna say this. The fact that he internalized it like that, instead of internalizing as this is something that was being handled behind the scenes and he didn't want to put this out on blast, because we don't know Kraig to be the type of person just to start putting shit on blast. That's the nigga's show that he go and co-host with on Tuesday nights. He's not that dude. We don't know Kraig to be out here and be like, oh man, so yeah, behind the scenes, this girl hit me up to let me know that Blaze touched her inappropriately and she didn't like that, and that's the reason why Blaze is off the show. He didn't bring up a lot of the reasons why the show ended. We found out for the first time recently. So I don't think Kraig had the intentions of, oh, I got something in the chamber. I got something I'm going to hold until something happens, and then I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to release it to the public when me and this motherfucker have beef. You know what I'm saying? What up, Show? DJ Show is in the building, Plan A Radio. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him. Check out his videos. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't see Kraig being that type of person, but this is just how things played out. And also, I don't think we still probably would have never seen that video if him and Blaze didn't get into it on that live. I don't think that would have been revealed to us at all unless the shit happened between him and Blaze. Let's keep going.
You guys out here, I could be working with any of you guys for 20, 30, 40 years. The day, and I mean the day, that I find out one of you guys is a predator of any kind, we're done. Right then and there. Right then and there. So other than the obvious, you know, things that we can see for Lil Bro playing games, you know, it's way across the line, man. That's way out of bounds. That's beyond defending yourself. That's beyond. And
I'm not saying Blaze was sexually harassing women, man. You got to remember, I am somebody watching from the outside looking in as everybody else. I am just seeing what's unfolding. Kenneth Berry, what's up? Shout out to you. That's my guy. He said, Kraig literally lied on Dewan and has been out of pocket before. Blaze wasn't the one sexually harassing women, bruh. All right, well, if there's proof of Kraig being a sexual harasser or somebody who was doing that, then let's get that as well. I'm not saying that condescendingly either. If it really is, show it. And I will talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I will talk about that. And also, I didn't hear Kraig say that Dewan bombed. Okay? If Dewan interpreted it as that, then that's his interpretation of that. That's how he felt. He's not wrong for feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just the verbiage he's using because he equates not having a good show as a comedian as bombing. But to be fair, Kraig did not say he bombed. He just said he didn't have a good show. Now that's subjective, Because clearly, and I'm still, I hope Dewan drops it soon. He said that there's video footage of that show. Once that video footage drops, then I'm telling you, if we see Dewan having a great set, then I will have some questions. I will be questioning Kraig's motives on why he said what he said about Dewan's set that night. That's all I got to say. I'm the person that likes to wait for proof. We talk about certain things, we give our opinions, our educated guesses, but at the end of the day, if we just having opinions and we just guessing, that don't mean we right or wrong. When the proof comes out, then we can expound on that. He said it's out. Where is it? If it's out, DM it to me, and I'm going to check my Instagram, and I'll play it on here. But let's keep going, because we're going to get to the apology. I want y'all to hear how Blaze handled this situation.
Mind you, these are all responses.
Speaking of Blaze, I'm about to blaze up, man.
to questions about him and the business dealings that we had. I'm asking about business, things that are public knowledge. You guys all know that we're here for business. You guys all know that we participate in business activities. We're not here for fun, for our health. Y'all know why we're here.
Blaze is in the chat. Blaze said, if Dewan hadn't performed yet, then how could that be not a good show? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Now Kenneth, you know me better than that, brother. Caping, I don't cape for anybody. I stay objective because I don't have the for sure knowledge. See, that is this aside, give me 1 second real quick before I play this video again. This whole video and this whole scenario aside, society has a problem with believing they are right about situations they weren't a part of. No matter what I say on this platform, I will never believe that I am 100% or even 50% or even 20% right of what I'm saying unless I have the facts. If I don't have the proof in front of me, all I can do is speculate. So wherever my speculation is going doesn't mean I'm caping or trying to take up for somebody. Like I said, if the video is out and we can see that Dewan had a good show that night, then I'm going to be questioning Kraig's character and why he said what he said. That's all that is. And that's just facts. That's facts.
So I'm asking, bro, strictly questions related to the business. And he says, what about inappropriately touching some woman? Where does that come from? And hold on, we're going to take a second to do this while we at it. Okay, just for shits and giggles, to show my love and respect for all people, but especially women. If that woman felt or feels, if you are watching and you feel any kind of way about my laughing, about my elbow tapping, a hand tapping while we're laughing, I sincerely apologize to you from the bottom of my heart, to you and any other woman who feels like they've been violated by any person. Okay, let's just do that.
That's some stand-up shit. Shit. Whether he feels like he intentionally did something, whether or no, not he, because you can't think whether or not you did something as a human being who did some shit. You have to know. But whether somebody else feels like you intentionally did some shit or not, taking accountability, even for something that was an accident, is something that a man would do. So I salute Blaze for that apology. I also think that this is a situation that had to be addressed because this is like a criminal thing to be accused of. And if you aren't actually committing a crime intentionally, then yeah, you definitely got to clear your name.
You know, because who knows? I can't say how somebody might feel. I know this dude is playing. This is a clown fact. This is a gimmick. But if by some chance there's some woman somewhere who can relate to this and be offended by this, I want to apologize to her or to them. All right, let's keep that all the way 100. But back to the fact that this guy alleges that I'm this predator, this blah, 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 but I'm cool enough to fly with 3 to 4 states with. I'm cool enough to move to 2, 3, 4 different addresses with. Everything seems to be cool with everybody until caffeine. Now, caffeine didn't do it for me. That, I didn't, but for him. And if you let him tell it.
Interesting.
He said it out of his own mouth. Everything was cool until some woman told his business about how much he makes.
Damn.
What kind of sense that makes? I have no idea. No idea what kind of sense that makes.
Well, I will say this, Blaze. You definitely don't want nobody yelling how much you just got off a deal in front of countless amounts of people. Now, friends and co-hosts aside, you have enemies. And a lot of these people who are your enemies are people who are around you who don't act like your enemy. They may act like they cool with you. And once they see an opportunity, they gonna try to squeeze you for some shit. For some shit. Now, Kraig also said that he started showing up to the shows with his pistol on him because he was tripping. He thought that niggas had it out for him. So what do you think is gonna happen with a guy that gets a bag and then some lady who's mad at for whatever reason shouts out the dollar amount of how much he got in a contract in front of a bunch of people? That's how I think. Because when I watched his live, he said a lot when it came to that. It seemed like he started to get defensive, or like he felt like people wanted something from him. And that also could have been, and to Blaze and Shows and the other guys on Kraig Facts defense, that could have been a defense mechanism for Kraig, or some type of thing for Kraig to be like, oh man, now that I got this money, and all of a sudden something that he probably hasn't touched yet before, I don't know, maybe, but I'm assuming that he's never touched the bag that he's gotten all at once from caffeine. He probably internalized it in his mind that he has to now watch himself around the people he's around because he feels like they want something that he has now. Instead of looking at it as, we are building something and we should all be together as one on this, and everybody should be getting a piece of the pie so that we can continue to run this machine. Me personally, I'm that type of guy. Now, people think that I just do this here on YouTube. I just sit here and just talk. A lot of people don't know how incredibly talented I really am in different aspects of different avenues. The bag can come from multiple different places. I've always said to myself that if I was to get a bag for anything that I did, anybody that has helped me along the way is going to touch a piece of that, regardless of what it is. Pause. That sounded crazy. But you get what I'm saying. I'm that type of dude. If somebody was to cut $1 million check for me today, 20 bands is being sent to that weird ass nigga Corey Holcomb because he helped, or his platform helped my platform, because I talked about the 5150 show, and because I'm not a hater, and because I'm also somebody that has common sense enough to know that a lot of the people that pull up when I talk about the 5150 show wouldn't be pulling up otherwise. You understand what I'm saying? And that's not me glazing. That's not me trying to get in cool with Corey. Fuck that nigga. But I have common sense enough to know that I am not above any of this shit. I know I got to break off Kraig some shit. I know I got to break off DJ Show and Blaze and anybody that I have talked about, that I've played they clips and anything on this channel. They got to get Cash Apped. That's it. And I don't want no brownie points for it. I'm not trying to look cool for it. And I'm not just talking out my ass. This is just some real shit. But that's just how I am. Not everybody is the same.
All right. None. But according to family, that's a big deal. Somebody knowing how much money you make calls a rip.
Oh no, here go Corey Nuthugger. Bro, you are a hater, and it's okay. You talk crazy about a nigga that helped your fan base. LOL. You are a fucking. I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it enough. People get their timelines confused. I don't talk crazy about nobody unless they talk crazy about me. You do the math with that. I know you a little slow when it comes to that, but just do the math. If I don't talk crazy about somebody unless they talk crazy about me, what does that mean? OG day one GMS show niggas that pulled up to watch reviews know what I'm talking about. I don't have to go through the whole spiel again. I don't have to go. And you don't run shit. Don't tell me who the fuck to talk about. Why are you even here? P dot, the P and P dot stands for pussy. You pussy ass nigga, shut the fuck up. Now get this nigga out of here so we can finish this fucking show, you fucking nerd. You fucking Corey Holcomb ball hugger. Nigga, you got Corey Holcomb pubic hairs in your teeth right now. You need to go floss, nigga. Your breath smell like dick, nigga. When you walk down the hallway, all niggas hear from your ass is from your 5150 dildo, you bitch ass nigga. Suck a real fat donkey dick. All right, let's get back to it. Shout out to y'all.
Between you and your buddies. I'm gonna just tell you, if I got something going with me and one of my buddies, my money is my money, my business, and whatever I discuss with you is your business. So if I tell you I'm giving you 2 when I got back 10, maybe I don't openly tell you the 10 or whatever. But when whoever comes into our business and say, "Oh yeah, Blaze, you got 10," me and said person will never have an issue because I told you what it was, period. This is what you need to know. You know that you are getting 2 or whatever the number may be. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So it's no big deal.
Now, he sent his apologies. He did what he did as a man. I salute Blaze for doing that, man. Shout out to Blaze. Now, after this happened, after I was watching this, got a message from Mr. DJ Show. He said, "Hey, nigga, the fuck is wrong with you? Play my receipts, nigga. Put my receipts up, nigga. Why the fuck is you playing Kraig's receipts, nigga? Bitch ass." No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say it like that. That's how it sounded to me at first. I was like, damn, is he coming at me crazy for this shit? But he wanted it to be fair, and I am a fair guy, as you can see. I'm a very fair guy when it comes to talking about certain things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all the receipts that was given to me via DJ Show, because when we talked about the Kraig Facts situation, we showed Kraig's receipts. And what Kraig showed was that the discrepancies that people have been talking about, the DJ Show and, Blaze and, talking about how Kraig hasn't paid them or Kraig should have paid them or promised. Like, this is another thing. It's not that they just popped up and said, "Hey, you should pay us." Apparently, there was an actual discussion, a verbal agreement that they would get paid for their services. Kraig showed his receipts of him paying not only DJ Show, but Blaze as well via Cash App. So then it almost crumbled that discrepancy of Kraig didn't pay niggas. So now people were like, hold up, it shows he paid y'all. Why are y'all saying he never paid y'all, didn't want to pay y'all, and hasn't paid y'all at all? Well, DJ Show said, well, he had his own segment on Kraig Facts podcast doing music reviews. Now, of course, you know, Kraig was there, but there were some shows where he was doing it alone and they were getting paid for these music reviews. Where that Cash App came from when it came to DJ Show, I don't know about Blaze, but when it comes to the receipts and the Cash Apps that Kraig showed, where it says he paid that man thousands of dollars, Blaze showed his receipts of the fact that those Cash Apps were coming from music reviews that he was doing on Kraig Facts. It didn't come from him being on the Kraig Facts podcast where they were doing the show. He shows text messages between some of his clients from doing the music reviews where they are saying that the money that they sent is from the music reviews. Very interesting. So then it started making me think, damn, was Kraig just trying to post that to try to say he paid him and wasn't being specific just to get niggas off his back? I don't know. But it didn't look right. Now, I don't have any reason to believe that Blaze will lie about that because you can see it on YouTube. There are the music reviews on the Kraig Facts podcast. So he was telling me that even one of those episodes, they made $1,500 and they split it down the middle. Now, maybe in Kraig's mind, he was like, maybe I could just pay show for the review shows, but because it's on Kraig Facts podcast, that's like a double whammy, right? Maybe. I don't know. But maybe he internalized it as that. Which honestly, the only time a person would interpret or internalize something like that would be if they were trying to get over on somebody. But see, I don't know about the verbal agreements for a fact because they're verbal agreements. This is also why I said that I wish these guys would have had some paperwork. Because if y'all, now this is the biggest lesson of it all. This is the biggest lesson of it all for everybody that was involved in Kraig Facts. Whenever there is something that has potential, make sure, even if y'all niggas write it in pen, pencil, crayon, nigga, get something on paper to solidify the fact that even if a motherfucker doesn't pay you for what you've done, that shit can be legally handled to where you will see that money. And that's also the funny part. Shout out to Disrespectful 214. It's crazy to have a verbal agreement with a nigga that has a saying, a very popular saying, where he says, if I owe you something, get it from God. A nigga that says that religiously, I would have never had a verbal agreement on shit. That would have been the first thing I brought up in the conversation, nigga. I would have been like, as soon as we were talking, I'm like, hey, man, now you the type of nigga that say, if I owe you something, get it from God. We gonna have to write this shit down or something. Come on, man. Come on, man. Somebody in that circle had to have enough common sense to try to get that shit notarized or something. You feel me? And you know, that's where it gets tricky, man, because a lot of people wish it would have went differently. And I know that y'all are seeing how the Kraig Facts podcast fans are reacting to the fallout. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all see it. I know the people that's involved or used to be involved with the Kraig Facts podcast are reading the comments. They see it, and despite who is on this side or that side, the ones that stick out to me are the people that's like, damn, this is fucked up. I love Kraig Facts. I love the original cast, or I love these, or I never skipped a day watching the episodes. I'm reading those. I don't care about the people that's like, oh, you doing too much. Oh, nigga, you did it. Oh. I mean, in reality, it's a sad situation overall. But as things are unfolding, we got to speak about it. Now, Kraig went on his podcast today with a message. Now, I don't know if this was directed towards anybody in particular. All I know is Kraig had a message, and I wanted to play it because I felt like it pertained to this situation.
It's a casual fallacy.
Fair use. Shout out to the Kraig Facts podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to Craig Smith. I'm sure you guys already are. Everybody that's in this motherfucker who's listening, because you wouldn't be here unless I was talking about something else. Anyway, listen to what he had to say.
That you're winning something without realizing that you're the only person in competition for whatever it is you think you're winning.
Say it again, Kraig.
It's a casual fallacy to assume that because you're in competition for something that you're beating somebody else. These secret, weird competitions that people develop within groups because they want power and they want political esteem and they want people to view them as being great. A lot of times these people that have these delusions of greatness and everybody being subjugated to them are in a solo competition that the rest of the world is not even aware of. And they constantly and continuously lose battles in this competition to people who aren't even aware that they're in a competition with you.
You got to go outside. They're too busy stuck in the room. Change the environment.
Hence, you get people when they get mad, they start using vulnerabilities or information that you've told to them against you. Because they have nothing.
Nothing.
Every day it's evident, the more you complain about what another man is not doing for you, it's more evident that you have nothing. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Nothing.
And make something of yourself.
Who do you think you is? Huh?
It don't, shit that people do for you counts, even if you don't want to count it.
DJ Quick? Huh? Who do you think you is?
It counts.
That sounded funny. Now, I see what y'all saying. You're saying talk about Otto.
Huh?
You're saying talk about Otto. Now, something DJ Show did recently, which I couldn't believe it. I didn't even want to talk about it, but I guess we're here. There's a video that I saw on DJ Show's YouTube. Let me see if I can pull it up, man. I'm going to pull it up. Fuck. I don't want to do this shit. Let's see, man. Let's see. What is it? Is it one of your lives or is it one of the videos, man? I gotta see. Let me see. Let me see if it's one of your lives. Let me see. I gotta see if it's up here. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. So Kraig Facts freak-offs. Oh, it is. It's the okay, all right, I'm here. So apparently Otto, member of Kraig Facts podcast, was on camera kissing some white guy. And I don't know if it was like I don't know if it was a skit. I don't know if it was I don't know what the fuck I'm watching, but dog, all right. All right, fuck it. I don't even know how to describe it. You see, I did a horrible job trying to describe it because I just don't want to fucking do this shit. But here's Otto.
That too, nigga.
And what happened, man? God
You feel
damn
me?
it. Fuck.
But in my defense, never happened. Never, ever tried to touch a female inappropriately on the show. I'm an artist. I'm a talent. Never was I ever trying to hook up with any females on the show. And it ain't because, oh, I'm gay. Throw that. I'll say it. Nigga, I ain't gay, nigga.
5 minutes later.
What the fuck? Ah! Shit! Fuck! Barbara! Fuck, man. What just, hold up. Go back. Help.
Females on the show. And it ain't because, oh, I'm gay. Throw that. I'll say it. Nigga, I ain't gay, nigga.
5 minutes later.
Nigga.
You guys. Why was he looking at him before he did that? Hey, man, shout out to Otto, man. Shout out to Otto. You know what I'm saying? It's 2024. You know what I'm saying? You can get a bigger bag out here if you was out here jacking the LGBTQ shit, fam. So, you know what I'm saying? They'll ride for you, fam. So don't worry. You know, shout out to Otto. But this is crazy. This is crazy, dog. This is insane. This is insane work. I can't believe that I am watching something like this right now. I saw this on DJ Show's page and I damn near lost my goddamn eyeballs. I couldn't believe this shit. Look at this nigga. He puckered up. He looked at him like he was a snack and then kissed him on his cheek. Even the white dude, the niggas who usually do the moist shit, was taken back. This nigga said, "Whoa, look." Look how he smiled afterwards. Oh, man. Damn it. I apologize, GMS fam. I know you guys didn't want to see that, but you know, shit happens. Now, one last thing I'm gonna play, fair use. If I can get your live permission right now, DJ Show, to play this video, give me a yes or a thumbs up. I know this nigga put 5 thumbs up, like, yes, nigga, play the shit. This is one of the last things I'm gonna play before we move on to this Lil Rel shit. Cause this nigga went on Club Shay Shay and decided he was gonna talk about all the shit, but we gonna get to that in a second. DJ Show decided that he was going to today as well release a video talking about the Seattle show, where apparently Seattle fans got scammed. This is in his words. That they got scammed because they all got tickets to see them do a Kraig Facts show live. And it ended up not happening and nobody got refunded. This is DJ Show talking about that and showing, I believe, exclusive footage of their trip to Seattle.
It's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Back when you had to put the mask on before you got in the plane. Damn.
Come
what
on.
a time to be
And
alive.
not just that, bro. What about the show in Seattle, bro? You did horrible business practices in Seattle. Remember all those people that bought show the Kraig Facts for the second show? Remember that the show got canceled? Nobody got their money back, my nigga?
Uh-oh.
Remember that shit when it was in Seattle? We were supposed to have 2 shows in Seattle. We only had one, my nigga. Turned everybody out. Look, one dude, what was that nigga name? Fuck, what's the homie name? Allen, my nigga.
Yeah, my business. What's up, man? This is my boy Allen right here, man. Man, that radio, baby, what? You dig me? I appreciate it, dog. Trying to get you out there. Once everybody get a hold of that shit, your shit gonna pop. Man, I appreciate it. And you working hard, man. I see y'all be 8, 9 hours. What you say? When you said do that work? You said I went to work. They started the show. When I came home from work, you motherfuckers was still on the goddamn show. I mean, god damn, man. Have that radio, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. And then y'all, love y'all be bagging, and it's real.
Hey, this nigga a real supporter. Matter of fact, hold up. We got to say shout out to Allen because not only does he have a 5150 hat, but he's wearing $1 million worth of game sweater. This nigga is supporting black platforms. Shout out to that nigga, man. That's a real supporter right there. Pull up, show love, go to the shows, buy the merch. That is a real motherfucking supporter. Shout out to Allen.
Cool, and you're not disrespectful to cats and stuff. Yeah, you can't be. I feel like some of this shit is trash. Yeah. But you don't just say, hey, man, your shit's super trash. Yeah, hey, I appreciate that, big dog. Yeah, the structure, you can make it better. Mix, how about you listening? It's just a mix a little bit. No, man, that shit trash, though. Yeah, you got some niggas that are real. You got some niggas that don't give a fuck. I be on their bag and help. Yeah, I be roasting too. Hey, I appreciate you, dog. I know exactly who you are. Man, look, you stay in the hard. YouTube, please be fucking with you, that dog. Yeah, I've been crying, nigga. This is a good sport.
AP for Life said they should have a Kraig Facts Royal Rumble. All them niggas look like wrestlers anyway.
I grew up back, like, for me, I'm about to start doing stand-up, but the thing is, though, for me, when I do, bro, I used to be a class clown. So for me, if a nigga joke is funnier than mine, nigga, I'm laughing. Like, even with Todd, you see Todd at the beginning, but then this nigga hilarious. Yeah, you got good. No, real good.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to fast forward.
That nigga Allen is a big supporter of the 5150 show. You dig what I'm saying? This nigga drove all the way from LA. No, he drove all the way from LA to Texas to come to one of our shows, my nigga. The nigga drove all the way from LA to Seattle, my nigga. They rejected this nigga ticket, bro, at the fucking door. This nigga didn't get no refund. This nigga didn't damn near get acknowledged, my nigga.
Damn.
You feel me? Blaze bought the nigga a bottle like, here, man, thank you for coming out, bro. I appreciate you. Bought her a Poppy's bottle for Mimi and was like, here you go. Thank you for coming out. That's the least I can do.
That's solid.
You dig what I'm saying? Meanwhile, if you was in Seattle, you remember this story. Am I lying? Seattle, anybody from Seattle was in there when niggas couldn't even get to nigga didn't reimburse them. Nigga didn't give them a fucking rose button. Niggas didn't give him a snitch finger, no nothing, nigga. Nigga didn't get a picture or one-on-one roast with the nigga, nothing. You feel what I'm saying? We thought we was doing 2 shows. And yet, nobody got paid off of that gang. Hey, if this was NWA, hey, man, the niggas in Seattle, man, I'm sorry. I came out there, niggas didn't have COVID test or anything like that.
This nigga's impressions be
I
funny,
had
man.
to go ahead and not, I had to keep the money pocketed for myself and come up with an excuse on why I couldn't give niggas the money. You feel me? At the LA show, nigga had to serving fucking drinks to the fucking audience, my nigga. Like, make sure they get their drinks. Make sure, nigga, we had to fucking clean up. Like, we was the fucking custodians. Remember that?
Damn. Damn.
Remember that?
Tell them why you're mad.
Oh, yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah, and we ended up and
Kraig said, hey, get to work.
ended the second show because they had a club after. And those people paid for VIP and got nothing back. Are y'all following me? You dig what I'm saying? Like, bro, if I was in Seattle, bro, nigga, I'd have been pissed off, bro. You can ask anybody in Seattle that bought a second show, bro. That's probably why we lost all those fans, my nigga. I'm telling you. Like, nigga, ask him about the Seattle show. When he ganked him, he told them niggas they had a show, my nigga. We did one show in Seattle, bro. Man, nigga, that nigga straight T-Pained us, man. I swear to God, nigga. On the LA show, nigga, we was the bartender. Nigga, can I buy you a drink? Nigga was up there, nigga, like some motherfucking waiters in that motherfucker, nigga.
Now, I will say this, show. I gotta say this. This description is some hating ass shit. I can't lie, nigga. I gotta keep it real with you, my G. This description is pure haterism. I gotta read this shit off because I was cracking up laughing at this shit, but I'm like, damn, why did he put this as the fucking description in the video? I gotta read this shit off. This is the description of this current video on DJ Show's channel. It says, in this video is a short clip of what happened when Kraig Facts went out of town with Craig Smith and fans scammed in Seattle for a Kraig Facts show. Craig Smith from Roast Me and the 5150 show with Corey Holcomb. He said Craig Smith Yuck Mouth Razzcast was a dope music review with DJ Show and Craig Smith. And right after he said that, this nigga went on a tirade. This motherfucker said Craig Smith, the real DJ Show currently are not seeing eye to eye. Craig Smith music is trash. It is not up to par. Craig Smith pod was ruined by Craig Smith. KBLA Craig Smith was on an AM radio show with Tavis Smiley. Craig Smith DJ Show are going back and forth on YouTube. Craig Smith Cloud Facts is the realest show on YouTube. I don't fuck with you, Craig Smith, because of the way he treated his crew. Craig Smith music reviews was started by the real DJ Show. Craig Smith Chill Withers album is not really an album to waste your time on. Craig Smith, yo. This nigga said, he said, why did you put that in there? He said, Craig Smith Trill Withers album is not really an album to waste your time on. That is fucking crazy. That was crazy. Don't tell me you chat GPT this shit, because that was too specific. Oh, man. Oh, that was the first joint of the day I had, man. So everything is actually extra funny to me. I don't know how long I can do this shit because I'll be laughing at way too much shit, man. Oh, fuck. That was not that funny, but it was funny as shit to me just now. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Let's get to this shit, man. All right, man. That's the segment of the Kraig Facts update, everything that's going on. We saw DJ Show, we saw Blaze apology, we saw Kraig say what he had to say today. Honestly, at this point, it might be beating a dead horse. Unless these niggas actually meet up in person and actually talk about things and, actually have a very productive conversation, which I think is out the window because now it's at the internet stage where niggas is just saying what they got to say, and I think it's that. I think those bridges is just burnt, and I think it's hilarious that me talking about this situation has sparked the attention of Corey, who is trying to make it seem like I'm gaslighting these individuals for speaking about what's already out there on the internet. First of all, just please read the definition of gaslighting, Corey, please. Second of all, I don't want these gentlemen to come to blows or even hate each other. I don't want them to be at odds at all. I'm sure they know that because of how I've been talking about this situation. Yeah, we gonna have fun and we gonna crack jokes and whatever the case may be. That's just because this is, YouTube. But at the same time, I don't want these people to fight each other. I don't want them to, pull up on each other and squabble. I mean, if they have to as men, shit, as a man, whatever you do as a man, you do as a man. But I wouldn't want that. Shit got real. and allegations were thrown out. Different things were brought to the surface, you know, and it's always about money. It's always about money, man. So my thing about it is, from this point on, everybody that was involved, man, just whatever you do from this point on, put that shit on paper. You know what I'm saying? If you work with anybody, if you collab with anybody, if you decide to do a podcast or do a show or even do music with anybody, have some shit on paper so that everything can be legit, man. We are at the tender ages of whatever the fuck. And we need to be mindful. We need to be we need to use our logic and common sense when it comes to this business shit. I do too as well. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, I'm learning through these situations right here. I know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, and this is why I'm even speaking about it now. You know, I don't know everything. I'm not trying to act like I'm the smartest guy in the room. I'm not trying to act like I know everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning as I go, just like everybody else, man. I'm human like everybody else. But I also am somebody who knows my intentions. And that's another thing. That's why I don't always feel like I gotta I don't feel like I gotta explain myself when it comes to a lot of shit. And, you know, of course, people try to come through and people try to, you know, throw their jabs and say whatever the fuck they want, but they're here. They pay, like, a lot of people don't know how not to pay attention to shit they don't like. People put their energy into shit they don't like because that is a trait of envy. That is a trait of, oh, I wish I was in that same position as them. So they're the only thing they can resort to is talking crazy. Try to throw jabs. Try to put labels on you. A lot of people are miserable. A lot of people don't know who they are. So they have to live vicariously through other people. Do you think a lot of these niggas that listen to 5150 actually do the things that Corey talks about? No. Not at all. A lot of these people live vicariously through him, which is why they live in the comments. They live in the comments and they pay attention to shit they don't like because they hate themselves. And they hate to watch another nigga that is comfortable with himself and having fun with what he's doing and mad because people are watching it. Do you think these same people would give a damn or be paying attention to anything that somebody is doing that they don't like if people weren't watching it? They also want to be seen. People have an attention-seeking aspect to them. They want to be known. You can't be known out here because you live in the comments to talk shit, because you're miserable. You have nothing to live for. It's crazy. But shout out to their misery. I will not be keeping the company to it. Now, Lil Rel had some things to say. He had a rebuttal to the Katt Williams interview on Club Shay Shay, where, of course, it is still ringing bells 3 months in to the new year. It dropped at the top of the year in January, only for people to still be responding to it, talking about it, have no choice but to mention his name in every interview they have been doing since. This is what it is. We have gotten to this point now. And I feel like it's going to go all the way up until next year. Watch. I'm telling you, watch. Now, we all know Katt Williams has called this man ugly several times. And we've been wondering, what is this nigga Lil Rel going to say about it? Well, this is what he had to say in response to Katt Williams.
I swear to God, I ain't trying to start no shit. I just don't understand. Look, I don't think I'm the finest nigga in the world.
Right.
But a short nigga with a perm,
Man, you know he gonna see this and respond.
I don't give a fuck.
God, Lord have mercy.
You know what I'm saying? If we was both two regular niggas in the mall,
Right.
and he has the perm and
Right.
the mustache,
Right.
and I walk in like this with my regular shit, who the fuck you think women gonna talk to?
I don't know, Rel. I don't know. I ain't in it.
I'm just saying. So that's the only irritating thing about that for me. Like, other than that, it's like, Katt, brother, if I'm an ugly nigga, thank God, because that's why nothing happened to me. Ain't nobody approach me. Right. Ain't nobody asked me to do shit. I guess I'm an ugly, talented nigga. Right. I'm okay with it.
Man, Rel, God. Rel, why you come up here upset the car?
Even when him talking about Jonathan Majors, like, who do Katt Williams think he look like? Like, you're not an attractive person. You look fucking weird.
Rel.
He does.
How about you? Have you talked to Katt?
People dress like this nigga as Halloween, like him, not the character.
Yeah.
They don't dress as Money Mike.
What started it?
Well, this is the thing about it. That Wanda Smith interview.
Yeah.
The part nobody talks about is, for no reason, Katt brings up me, Gerard, and Hannibal Buress. For no reason at all.
Okay.
I don't even remember what the fucking question was. He just let it like, you can't, Lil Rel, yeah, they gonna make you a star, Lil Rel, but you ugly. Yeah. So what the fuck I got to do with this?
So you was in there with?
That's the beginning of the interview. That's what made Wanda kind of start fucking with him. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, the whole Wanda back and forth for him is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
And and Wanda wasn't always nice to all of us.
No.
To be quite honest with you.
Right.
So it was very interesting that all this transpired.
It was interesting.
Especially those two. It's the craziest happenstance of all time. But that's what.
Hey, yo, shout out to Willie Rouse. Holy, this man sent 100 in the Cash App. Shout out to you, brother, man. I appreciate you. That was very dope of you. I did not ask for it, but since you did it, shout out to Willie Rouse. That's GMS fam right there, man. I had to shout you out, man. Appreciate you, fam.
That's what it was, Katt. I don't know what that meant. He said they're gonna make you a star, Lil Rel, but you're ugly. He said Lil Rel, Gerard Carmichael, Hannibal can't walk the mall in Atlanta. I forgot the mall.
Lennox,
and no woman would talk to them.
When the last time you saw Katt?
That's a crazy story, right? So it was at the Emmys a couple years ago. So this is when we into it. Like this is happening.
Yeah, okay, y'all go.
We did the videos. It's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I just presented an award at the Emmys. I go backstage, right? And Chappelle don't know me and this dude beefing.
Right.
Chappelle sees me. Oh, Lil Rel. Oh, Katt Williams. Katt. You know Lil Rel, you know Katt. Now we just staring at each other.
Oh,
Dave was like, what the fuck wrong with you two niggas, right? Cause we ain't say
y'all just look at each other. Ain't nobody say nothing.
And I'm balling my fist up like, you ever see the author meme?
Yeah.
I'm standing there. We ain't saying shit to each other. And he's holding his Emmy. He has his Emmy in his hand. That was the last time I saw it. Nothing happened. He just walked away.
Y'all didn't say, hey, what's up, bro?
It wasn't, nigga. I was still fuming. At that time, it was like, yo, we about to what the fuck about to happen back here? Cause it's
God, Morel.
Yeah, I'm a Chicago nigga too. So it's like, I mean, we about to do this.
Oh my goodness.
We about to turn the Emmys into the Source Awards.
You once said that you believe Katt was jealous of you. You still feel that way?
Nah, I was just talking shit. I don't think he's jealous of me. I do think he's jealous of Kevin Hart and it's so weird because he don't have to be. Like, brother, you are so fucking successful.
Mm-hmm.
like you're one of the most successful stand-up comedians we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have the hype machine. Honestly, he's the benefit of bootleg DVDs. You remember
Yeah.
in Chicago, I've been being in Chicago at the time. Everybody had that Katt Williams special in their house.
Right.
And because, bootlegging helped comedy at that time.
Right.
Because those people go buy tickets to see you.
Right. Absolutely.
The bootleg man really was he was your promoter.
Yes.
They watch you at the crib and you were selling all your shows. And Katt benefited from that, man.
Right.
And I think he's not even just stand-up. Man, like anytime you see him on screen.
Oh, yeah. He just won an Emmy for Atlanta, right?
He won it.
Damn, IG Sims said comedians so feminine, it's annoying. I've noticed that a little bit when it comes to when comedians sit down to do interviews or when comedians have podcasts. You get to really see like the femininity come out of them, and usually it'd be people that, at some point try to preach about being a man or being alpha or anything like that, but then eventually you see the emotions come out of them and you hear how they react to certain things. And one thing I like to say is don't call yourself a man if you can't control your emotions. Simple as that.
And that shit for Atlanta,
I'm not saying you can't snap on nobody every once in a while, because if a man you can't hold shit in and you can't let nobody press you. But come on, man, pick your battles.
Every time you seen him on Wife and Kids, like he was fucking great on there.
Yeah.
He was like, you see him on, like even the school dance movie, we know that's not a good movie.
Right.
But only thing you watch is that clip. You know what I mean? It's fucking brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, and look, let me say this. I'm talking shit. We roast each other. We comics is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you say about me at this, I don't give a rat's ass. But at the same time, I really do wish that we could. I'm not trying to sound like some old let's get along shit, but like, goddamn, there's no reason why we can't do another Harlem Nights with all this great fucking talent, or like not even Harlem Night, but just a movie that features everybody.
Boo, boo. I hate when niggas try to do all that extra shit, man. Just say what you gotta say, man. Damn, Lil Rel just went on a tangent, man. I got bored. Damn, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Now, Lil Rel also has something to say about Corey Holcomb, and I want y'all to hear about that as well. Listen up. Also, I see that Donnell Rawlings had something else to say about Corey, because, Corey has been calling him Lil Ugly Larry, and he had to respond to Corey calling him Ugly Larry. I want y'all to hear that after we listen to this clip here. Shout out to y'all.
This brother's, I brag about Gerard all the time. I recently saw somebody say this, and I love my big brother Corey Holcomb. I love him to death. Chicago OG, but he be saying crazy shit that doesn't make sense. Recently he said something about Gerard. Now that's so crazy. I just saw him and we embraced, but he was being a little hesitant. I was like, but he didn't know I didn't see the Gerard thing first.
Right.
He called Gerard an industry plant, right? Because he said he had a sitcom and he hosted an award.
Just because you ain't got something, that don't mean everybody a plant.
And that's my point. I got a little upset about it because I'm like, well, I've seen Gerard. I did Carmichael show with Gerard. Mm-hmm. Every single night, take that script home. After he leaves the writer's room with the writers, he took it home personally. Stayed up to about 5, 6 in the morning. Had to meet us all on set at 7:30 to rehearse it. That's work ethic.
Hey, shout out to my brother AP for the 25 in the Cash App. He said, enjoying the show, my brother. Of course, me and AP and our brother Pac G. Shout out to my Milwaukee brothers. We host together the 3Gs podcast. I know some of y'all know that, but if you didn't know, here on this channel, I need y'all to understand that the 3Gs podcast is the dopest, funniest, motherfucking entertaining ass podcast that you will watch on Friday nights at 8 p.m. motherfucking Central, motherfucker. So make sure y'all watch that shit. You don't want to miss it. And go do your homework, man. Y'all been missing out on some bomb ass content over there, for real.
People have success like that because they really put the work in.
You're absolutely right.
They fucking put the work in. And I know a lot of cats, I know you're not putting in that type of work. I love you to death, but you're not. And it's easy to say, hey, this person did it this easy route and did all this other shit because you don't know their work ethic.
Right.
You can't talk about you write and do all this shit. It's funny because I'm watching it from this older generation. And everybody's like, yeah, I was offered this movie, but then they wanted me. Which movie was it? So I can see stop this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of us just worked our ass off.
Right.
Of course, Binky, post that link.
Like, even just hearing Katt hear all the things he been through and why he didn't do this or go here and do this.
Yeah, because you and Katt had some back and forth. Y'all cool now?
No, not really. No, but it's okay. It's okay, though. It's okay. We don't have to be.
Right.
Because his success is his success,
right.
and my success is my success.
What started it?
Well, this is the thing about it. That Wanda Smith interview.
Yeah.
The part nobody talks about is, for no reason, Katt brings up me, Gerard, and Hannibal Buress. For no reason at all.
Okay.
I don't even remember what the fucking question was. He just let it like, you can't, Lil Rel, yeah, they gonna make you a star, Lil Rel, but you ugly.
Yeah.
So what the fuck I got to do with this?
So you was in there with...
That's the beginning.
Oh, and then it goes into that spiel right there. But as you can see, he has some things to say about Corey, and that the things that he be saying, he say some crazy shit that don't make sense. Now, Corey has since responded on his IG. I need that video, by the way. Somebody send that video to me. I haven't seen it yet. But Corey said he's going to have some words for him tomorrow night on the 5150 show. And as you know, we know that it's going to be a lot said tomorrow night. Now, this nigga Ashy Larry, a.k.a. now, I guess, Ugly Larry, coined by Corey Holcomb himself, has responded to Corey calling him Ugly Larry, and this is what he had to say. Shout out to the Jasmine brand.
I don't play that way. I'm not no motherfucker. I'm not going to go up in there and say, oh, you ugly. I'm not going to be like, oh, you fat or nothing like this. I don't want to talk like that. Let's talk like this. Let's go pound for pound. If you want to fight me, let's go resume for resume.
Oh.
If you want to talk about, let's go experience. Let's talk about some real shit. But you judging me and how I look and everything, that's petty.
corny.
That's corny as hell. And if you got a problem with me, if the worst thing you could say about me is that you're ugly, then I want to know if I'm ugly, then who you think is fine? Since you judging men,
Whoa.
since you're judging men, okay, how come? Who's pretty? Somebody has to be pretty to you.
He's called Kraig handsome.
If I'm Ugly Larry, somebody has to be pretty to you. And here's another thing of revelation. I
Just
know
saying.
I ain't a fine nigga. At the age of 16, I looked in the mirror and said, you're gonna have to do something with this face. You're gonna have money or you're gonna have to have fame. Cause this face ain't gonna get me everything I need. I knew what it was. I do a goddamn joke about wanting to be fine. I didn't want to be funny. I wanted to be fine. I wanted to have a light skin energy. I wanted to laugh like your producers in the background that I've been knowing for years. Y'all know the look he got there. I was stuck with this face. What, you want to have a beauty contest with me? How come? We're going to put both outfits there and see who the cutest. I don't give a fuck about that. Who the funniest?
Well, he asked a question, and I guess we are going to have to answer that, right? Who's the funniest, huh? I'm going to put the poll up, pause, and we are going to have y'all answer that question here on the GMS show. Now, Donnell Rawlings, just like you said a couple weeks ago, you said that you didn't have to respond to shit because you were going to let the fans decide. As far as I can see, you have been continuously talking about it in different interviews. Regardless if people have brought it up or not, you still have a choice to give energy to it. And you have been giving energy to it. So I'm going to stick to what you said before and let the chat and let the comments and let the people fight this battle. Who is a funnier comedian? We gonna put the poll up, man. We gonna put the goddamn poll up. All right. Don't all vote at once. Go crazy. Don't all push the button at once, you know. We just want to see what's happening. Oh, man. All right. 15 votes so far. 19 votes so far. 21, 23 votes so far. All right, go ahead. Push the button. Push the button. Push the button. What the little Asian bitch on Rush Hour say? Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. Let's find out what y'all think, man. You supposed to let the people decide, Donnell. And that's exactly what we doing. We must let the people decide. Now, if you haven't pressed that button, you better hop to it. I'm giving this poll another 2 minutes, and then I'm closing it. 2 minutes, and then it's gone. Now, this part of the show, while we let the poll finish up in the last minute and a half, is called the like section. This is what we find in the like section. This is my favorite part of the show, to be honest, because this is where y'all get to see the things that I like in my like section, because it's 9 times out of 10 gonna be hilarious. Some of the time it's gonna be some serious shit. Some things we're gonna have like a discussion about because certain things happen in the world. But a lot of the times it's some funny shit. And I love this part of the show, so we're going to get to it in a second, man. I'm going to let y'all wrap it up. We got 1 minute left on the poll. Y'all get to it. Press that button. Push the goddamn button. Let's see. Let me read some of y'all comments, man. What y'all saying? Money Mar says, Donnell on a world tour begging for sympathy and clout like he ain't the one that started this whole shit. Well, you are absolutely right about that. Grits and Gravy said, only thing I somewhat enjoy from Hannibal Buress is when he was on that Adult Swim show with, the Eric Andre show, huh? Jan Wynn said, nothing for nothing. Donnell was sniper accurate right there. Okay. Let's see. What else y'all saying? What y'all got to say? Soda Slim said if it's 2003, I might pick Ashford Lawrence. I might say he said Ashford Lawrence. You mean Ashley Larry? He said Ashford Lawrence. I might say he a little funnier than Corey. 2024, nah. He called him Mild Larry. Oh my goodness. How did he know? I think how did I know? I think that's how you say it. He said Donnell has a very short range, and that's being loud and acting shocked. Damn. He said, damn, that sound like some dank. Smoke one for your boy. We gonna smoke one, man. Should I roll up another one? I'll roll up another one. All right. We gonna end the poll, man. If you didn't press the button, you got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poll is being closed. We are ending it now with a whopping 69 votes. Oh, you nasty niggas. You freak off diddlers. We ended the votes right there. 69 votes say 86% of you niggas say Corey Holcomb is the funnier comedian, while 13% of you say Donnell is. Winning by a landslide, you have the Mr. Fruit Booty Detective himself, Corey Holcomb. AP for Life said Corey funnier on stage, but I would hire Donnell for a movie over Corey all day. That is a fact. If you want to make a hit TV show, or you want to put somebody in a movie or in a film, somebody who can put on their acting chops and be good in that sense, definitely put your money on Donnell. If you want to have a sold out comedy show and you want to bring in people for sure, to where you ain't got to worry about anybody showing up or it being a half-ass, half capacity, put your money on Corey Holcomb. And it has been said. Now, speaking of pure comedy, do I have anybody in here? Hey, put a 1 in the chat if you watch BMF. Put a 1 in the chat If you watch BMF, I gotta know. Put a 1 in the chat right now, because what I am about to show you is the reason I will not be tuning into this motherfucker again. So put a 1 in the chat so I know that y'all know what's about to happen. Cause I gotta show you this shit. This is the like section of the GMS show, man. So if you came just to hear about Kraig Facts, you came just to hear about some shit that has to do with 5150, I guess this is now your time to exit. But if you fuck with me and you want to stick around and see some funny ass shit, stay tuned in, cause y'all got to see this. Now, BMF season 2 has begun. And what they have decided to do is start to run this show into the ground. Now, I don't know if y'all feel the same way. Honestly, I don't care. Because this shit is blasphemous. The most recent episode of BMF, they brought in Tupac Shakur. Who is this nigga, man? I've never seen a moist Tupac in my life. This is the craziest shit in the entire universe. All thighs on me. Picture me backdorian. Are you shitting me? Whoever can come up with the best zesty Tupac name or zesty Tupac song name for this nigga right here, I'll cash app you $5 right now. Come up, I need to see the best one, man. Somebody come up with the best zesty Tupac name for this nigga right here, or a zesty Tupac song name for this nigga, and I will cash app you $5, man. Put it on. Go right now. Right now. Look at this shit. Moistavelli. Thug Passion Fruit. Ow! Y'all niggas is retired. Oh! No, we ain't. Let me be very clear. We are not about to do this in disrespect of Tupac. We are doing this in the name of preserving who Tupac is. Get this nigga up out of here. He said, toss it up. Brandon's got a pussy. Oh my God. Stop it. All right. Oh shit. Two cocks some more. Strictly for my diggers, moist. All bruises, all bussies on me. Oh my God, dear Papa. Tupac Shakur. He called him Shagur. Ass bishing of a rider. Lip Smackavelli. Oh my God. AP said 50 might be trolling Pac because he knows something we don't know. Oh my Lanta. He would be that type of nigga. He said against all women. Ariel said Tupac rolling in his grave right now. He said, I won't deny I'm a D rider. I wonder why they call you Mitch. Yo, this is ridiculous. This hurts my soul. They shaved Jaden Smith's head and said, hey, go play Tupac and BMF. This nigga look like he work at a Chick-fil-A Monday through Thursday and do drag shows Friday through Sunday. Hey, man. Hey. All right, hold on, man. All right. Thug Passion Fruit. That is That is fucking hilarious. It's between. All right. It's between. All right. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let y'all decide now. I'm gonna give y'all the best three, and I'm gonna let y'all decide who won this. Who won this five bones from making the best name in this shit. I'm gonna give y'all the best three, man, and y'all go pick. All right, the best three. Let's see. I don't know if I don't want to type all these ones out. This is ridiculous, man. Ain't nothing but a rainbow party. Picture me moaning. All right. Y'all niggas gotta chill. All right, y'all gotta chill. All right, I'll put it in here. Best zesty Tupac name. We got Thug Passion Fruit. Picture Me Moaning. And what else? We got to add an option. We got to add another option. It's strictly for my diggers. Brandon's got a pussy. There we go. Brandon's got a pussy. Hey, wasn't the nigga that was singing with Tupac at one point? Wasn't he gay? I forgot his name. What was his name? What was the nigga's name that was singing with Pac, man? That was on a lot of Pac's hits, man. Am I tripping? He was with Death Row. Somebody call him out. Brandon's got a. Yo, that's so fucking crazy, dog. What is wrong with y'all niggas, man? Oh my God. We gonna let the poll go up from there, man. And whoever wins that poll, make sure you put your Cash App in the chat and I'll send that shit your way. Now, let's get to a couple more in the like section. We gotta play some of this funny shit. I just scratched out all the dumb shit and kept all the funny shit because I don't want to talk about nothing serious no more. We gotta laugh before we get out of here, man. It's my Friday today, man. I'm finna chill. I'm finna have me some drink, nigga. I'm finna roll up and I'm finna chill for the night. We gotta play all the funny shit, man. So this is the last one I'm gonna play before we get out of here. Make sure you put the votes in. Put the votes in, man. Let us know which one wins, man. This shit is crazy. It's gonna go neck to neck for a while. Now, while y'all vote on that poll, I want y'all to watch this video that had me in tears earlier today. I'm so glad this shit happened because this nigga, I mean, you gotta this is a actual talent to go to not only improvise but be in character of a character you played for years. This is Daquan right here. I don't know if do y'all know who Daquan is? Danny Boy, that's his name. Danny Boy. Danny Boy was in the studio. Brandon. All right, anyway. Daquan is an internet comedian and actor. And he went to a convention where the man who plays Uncle Ruckus was present. And Daquan said, man, can you please talk to me as Uncle Ruckus? Say whatever you want. And this is how this shit turned out. Prepare yourself. If you are drinking water or any substances, I say put it down right now. You will end up spitting it out at some point.
DSG, y'all are not going to believe what I'm here with right now after what we just...
Shut up, Negro. Look, hey, this here is Uncle Ruckus, no relation. Daquan, get your black ass back over here. Let me say something to you. Look at this Negro walking all around. Negroes can't stand still in the first place. Daquan. What the hell kind of name is that? You had to give yourself that name. Look at this good white family over here. Raise your hand, white family, if any of y'all named Daquan. Hell no, that ain't no real American name. That ain't no kind of name at all. That's just a made-up Africanized name, Daquan. Oh, I'm trying to sound French. My name is Daquan. That's a bunch of bull. I hate to say it with this child here. Cover your ears, little child. Cover your ears, little. That's a bunch of African bullshit. Okay, you can uncover your ears now. Now, what did you want to say to your community?
I can't believe this just happened. Like, this is real. There's no way this just happened.
This damn Daquanized African. You need to get your black ass back to Africa, or wherever the hell it is, Daquan. That's enough of
My
that.
name is black as hell. I'll admit that. I got like the blackest thing ever.
That is one of the blackest things ever. Anyway, I say all that with love, but not for you, Daquan.
I understand.
That here's Uncle Ruckus and
Daquan.
no relation, none whatsoever.
This nigga, that is just pure comedy, man. That is pure comedy. And that nigga's great at doing that he's great at doing that character. There's nobody, if they would have came out with Boondocks again and didn't have this nigga playing Uncle Ruckus, it would have been a travesty. It would have been blasphemy. It would have been something, the devil would have been behind that shit. Shout out to that man right there, man. And shout out to Daquan. That nigga's hilarious. I forgot who it was he roasted recently. Matter of fact, I'm about to find that shit. Real quick before we get up out of here. He roasted the shit out of this dude. Where is this video, man?
So tell me why I'm scrolling through Twitter, right? And I see this tweet come across my timeline that says, y'all are saying rest in power for a man who literally designed this racist ass character design. Now, we all watch Dragon Ball Z, so we've seen Mr. Popo before, but I can understand why this person got mad because this nigga looks like it. Look at this nigga. I can't believe this nigga chose to disrespect Akira Toriyama on the day of his death. Well, since you want to send Akira Toriyama off with that, let's see if we can send you off with this. Nigga, if you don't get your big ass Bridget from Trolls Rage, Shinron, Elder Guru, Majin Buu, Fat Gotenks, Hoggers, Greeley, Janemba, Black Yajirobe, Luffy, Get Full, Tank Man, Grimace, Queen, Big Mom, Gloria from Madagascar, PJ from a Goofy movie, Bro Sister, Rasputia, BFB the Fag Man, Steel from Juice, Faison Love, Big X the Plug. Look at this fat ass nigga. Fat nigga from 8 Mile, built ass, the fuck up out of here.
Nigga straight roasted this man out of the gym. This is why some people gotta shut the fuck up sometimes on the internet. Because it'll be somebody like this nigga that'll be there to tumble the shit out your ass. Oh my God. This is another reason why I said shout out to Daquan, man. Shout out to the guy. Shout out to the homie. Daquan is a very hilarious individual. You got to give him his props. You got to give him his respect. That was an A1 cooking. He called my man Big X the plug. He gave him every fat character in the Dragon Ball Z universe. This is ridiculous. Those weren't nipples, those were titties, man. Come on, man. We got to call him what it was. Oh, I got a DM. I have a DM. Oh, it is of a video that I think I should post and we should watch real quick before we get out of here, right? Correct? All right, let's see. Let's see. Hold on. All right, thank you, Binky. Binky sent in the video. And now we have it. This is the video of Corey Holcomb responding to Lil Rel, saying what he had to say about him on Club Shay Shay. Watch this, you guys.
I say this, and I love my big brother Corey Holcomb. I love him.
Lil Rel,
Chicago OG,
talking that shit in front of Shay Shay, huh? You know you fucked up, though. You fucked up. You fucked up. My little shout out, nigga, you fucked up.
I was like, but he didn't know. I know you're not putting in that type of work. I love you to death, but you're not.
You all that boy. I'm about to eat your career, boy. 5150 Tuesday night, boy. I got your little ugly ass. Being so sensitive, bitch.
Damn. Well, I guess y'all gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen tomorrow night on Corey Holcomb's 5150 show, because it's finna be out of this world. Now let's end the poll, man. We got to end the poll. Who had the funniest, the best zesty Tupac song or name? We have 44 votes. Thug Passion Fruit is the winner. Who was that who said that, man? That was my nigga Trey979. Shout out to my guy Trey979. If you got me on Instagram, send your Cash App or put it right here in the chat. I'm going to make sure one of my mods writes it down so they can DM me as well. We want to cover all up. Matter of fact, we going to do it live, nigga. We going to do it live. I ain't finna do that shit. I ain't finna be like, oh, let's leave and then have people speculate whether or not I'm going to send this nigga $5. I'm going to do it right now. Trey, put your Cash App in the chat. We going to give you this money. What it is, man. What it is. What it is, nigga. What's up? We gonna put it in the chat, so hopefully, somebody else put it in there as well. Who knows? Maybe somebody else would be gracious enough to send my man some extra ducks as well. Trey979 is an OG GMS motherfucking family member. TikTok, nigga. TikTok, nigga. TikTok, nigga. Send that Cash App, man, while we close out the show. GMS fam, the green room. I appreciate everybody in this mother F word. Okay, you sent it on Instagram. On Instagram. Probably sent it to my GMS show Instagram. Everybody hit that like button on the way out. Follow me on my socials. I follow everybody back. Shout out to Willie Rouse. Shout out to AP for the Cash Apps. I appreciate you a lot. Look at that. It has been sent. It has been sent. The Cash App has been sent. With the proper name, Thug Passion Fruit. All right. Gotta let it be known what it was that he won for. All right. I'm high. I feel great. Shout out to the GMS fam. I'm going to see y'all later on. Most likely on Wednesday. So make sure y'all pull up for that. Shout out to my nigga AP. Make sure y'all go and follow, subscribe to the 3Gs podcast. We do our shit Friday nights. Make sure you go check that out. I want to see y'all there. Shout out to the GMS fam. I'm going to see y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Stay blessed. Stay positive. Still thrive to be great. Every single one of y'all, man. GMS fam, the green room. One love. We out.